Hello and welcome to Ianto, Wales and beyond. And today's episode, we're going to be talking to a young footballer from Bangor or Anglesey area of North Wales. And we're going to be talking about his life, his career, his aspirations, and what he's currently doing, and his hopes for the future. And basically, some positive advice for the young people in the area. And so I'm looking forward to this interview. So, without further ado, Dylan, thank you for joining the podcast. And if you want to let the audience know a little bit about your background, a little introduction, and let's start with, the early parts of your career, and then we'll take it from there, my friend. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for having me on too. I've started playing. I played football since I was young. Really started just playing in school. And then I remember I started by going to kick it. One of those sessions that they were called kick it. So did that, and then the coach there suggested that I play for a team. I remember that conversation, and so we went to Llangefni to start off, and that's where I started off my football journey. As a kid, I had a few seasons there, I'm sure. Grew up with Llangefni, won a couple tournaments, enjoyed my time there, and then went to Llanfair then as a 13-year-old maybe. Then grew up through the junior rankings there. I think I played for Bangor Academy at that point as well. Grew up there, training with them. And then from Bangor then, I was in and out of the first team with Bangor City, just training with them and whatnot. And then I think I went to Llangefni then, or it was 1876 when they first started. I was there in the first season and went all right, and then COVID hit. Then I think I moved on because of COVID, and Llangefni were playing at the time because they put some regulations on the leagues where one league could play and the other couldn't. So I thought it was best for some playing time. So I went to Llangefni. Then from Llangefni I went to Holyhead, which I really enjoyed playing at Holyhead. I had 3 good seasons there, brilliant setup there, good coaches, and I really enjoyed my time there. I have a good memory of scoring in the last minute of a final there, and that was the League Cup, which we won that night, the day before my birthday, so I remember that very well, and one of the best times there, in my opinion. And then Holyhead, and then it was back to Bangor then, which I'm still there now, enjoying it more than ever and looking forward to what the future holds.
Excellent. I think I came to watch one of your games. I think it was a cup game against Carnarvon.
Holyhead,
Last
Carnarvon,
night.
we beat Carnarvon that night, yeah.
Well, yeah, Carnarvon. That's when you were still playing for that. But that was a brilliant result for Holyhead, wasn't it? I'm sure you win.
Yeah,
Uh, it was a really horrible night of rain and wind,
yeah,
but yeah, great result for Holyhead, and you played well as well. Fair play.
yeah,
Speaking
that
to your
was a
dad
brilliant
then.
night as well. I think that was in the Welsh Cup.
Yeah. So how do you? Yeah. Great result for Holyhead, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Carnarvon, I think they had the basically first team out, didn't they?
yeah,
So,
they did, yeah.
yeah, and conditions as well. Maybe that helped you as well. I don't know, the conditions helped, but still a great
Maybe.
result, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how's the transition been to Bangor now? Because Bangor's sort of developing the team. They had Bangor City and then they had 1876, and now they seem to have amalgamated. They've got a new chairman, and things seem to be on track again now, don't they? So how are you
Yeah,
finding life there now?
I'm really enjoying it. the future's definitely looking bright, and I think what Nick's done is amazing. Yeah, so we've only got good things to look forward to, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, excellent. Yeah, yeah. I think he's doing a good job there as well. So, okay, so you're in a bit of a cup run at the moment with Bangor City, aren't you? I think you played the team from Cardiff last week, was it?
Yeah, we did. K-Rai,
Yeah, and you
that's what
won
Nick.
that game, didn't you? So,
Yeah, we won 3-1. Yeah,
yeah, so now yeah, and a great result. You scored, didn't you?
yeah. Well, I'll claim it. I don't know. It was a bit of a. It might have been over
Yeah.
the line, but I'll claim it.
Why not? Why not? Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
you
Yeah,
were close enough to it. Then,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, right place. Okay. So a great result for Bangor, wasn't it? I believe a massive audience, not an audience to, what's the word that you, yeah, attendance, yeah, massive
yeah.
attendance, wasn't it? Great for the city. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like
So
when
you're in the final
you could
now.
feel
Pardon?
you could feel the crowd. Like I've never experienced anything like that, but I enjoyed playing in front of that. Yeah, 100%.
So it was a great atmosphere then.
Yeah, it was any chance you could feel the crowd. You could feel it on the pitch. It was unreal. Yeah,
Yeah, that probably drove you on. It's an amazing result, wasn't it? So congratulations to you and the team, you know.
yeah. Thank you. It
Excellent.
definitely does
Good
drive
for
you
the
on,
city.
100%.
Yeah, good for the city, good for the club. So now you're going to the semi-final. You don't know who you're going to be playing yet, do you?
No, not until Monday.
Yeah, have you got a favourite team you'd like to play, or are you just like whoever comes next?
I suppose it is whoever comes next. I've got my preference, but regardless of who it is, you have to believe that you'll come out on top. Yeah.
Yeah, are these in all in higher leagues than your team as well? Just because there's going to be
Yeah,
some people.
Hull is one league above, and then Flint and Carnarvon are in the Welsh Prem, two leagues above. Yeah,
Okay, okay. So, I think this team that you beat from Cardiff, are they in a higher league than you as well?
yeah. So we beat Trevelyan and Keira, who are in tier two of the South League, so a league above, but in the South.
Okay. So a good result then, yeah?
Yeah,
Very good.
brilliant results. Yeah,
So, are you hoping to get promoted this season as well with the club? What's
that's
the
the aim.
aspirations of the club this
Yeah,
season?
the aim is to just
Okay.
get promoted,
And
get eventually get back into the Welsh Prem, hopefully as quick as we can, and go as far as we can in the Welsh Cup.
yeah, I'm sure you'll get there, hopefully you'll manage to get into the next. What is the next tier above that you're playing at the moment? What will be the next one above?
The next one above is tier two, Cymru North.
Oh, coming in north. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So where are you standing in the league at the moment? You doing well?
yeah, we're first at the minute.
Wow, okay. So, that's big possibility then, isn't it? So,
Yeah,
you know, yeah,
we've not
excellent.
lost a game
Okay.
this
So,
season, so hopefully we can keep that up as well.
wow. Okay, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Well done to the whole team. Yeah, great
yeah,
setup. Okay, so let's so I guess you've already covered your ambitions for the future. You just want to, obviously Wrexham are doing a fantastic job for North Wales as well, aren't they? And I
yeah,
think I don't see there any reason why um, Bangor can follow suit really in their capacity or how they want to deal with things at the moment. I think that's more than manageable, and I think you've got the right chairman there to drive that forward, haven't you? So
yeah.
that's
He's
brilliant.
got. We've all got the same vision, and that's what's good.
Yeah, excellent. It's great for the city as well, isn't it? It's good for
Yeah.
North Wales, good for football, so all around something really positive. Okay, So, your thoughts on Welsh football? How do you think Welsh football is at the moment? How do you, do you see grassroots football in Wales at the moment? Have you got any input
Yeah, I
on that
think
at all?
there's good setups in leagues of Wales. You've got reserve leagues. You know, you've got academies, everything which can help progress a player. I feel like it's all there, and the leagues themselves, they're competitive. You never really know who's going to win a game. You know, it can go either way. That's why you've got to make sure you're in the right frame of mind, or you know, you're not complacent. You just need to get yourself ready, and then you know, you analyze teams, and then you go from there. Yeah, you're just ready to go. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So you like the coaching system in Bangor and the training and everything. You think that's all really cool.
yeah. The coaching's good. We will analyze teams before game days. You know, Urds will send some clips in and just give us a better idea of what to expect, really. And you know, John was a good coach to have, and we all get along, you know, brilliantly. And I've never experienced anything like how we are now, and it's good to be a part of it. Yeah,
Excellent. Yeah, yeah. So you think grassroots football at this sort of level in Wales, do you think it's improving? It seems to be getting more attention, doesn't it? I see more of it on social media and things like that. So I do feel it seems to be growing, doesn't it? The attention on it as well, which it can only be positive, can't it?
yeah, it's what you want. You want everyone to have some recognition, don't you? And then that's how the game grows, isn't it? You know, attendances are only growing, and it must show what direction it's going in as well.
So the youth system in Bangor at the moment, is it similar to what it was previously, or have they got a different setup now? And do you know anything about their youth system at the moment?
I know they've got reserves team and I think a couple age groups teams, but I'm not sure if there's an academy at this minute. But it might be something
Okay.
they're looking into, so I'm not sure on that really.
Okay. Are most of the players local these days, or because
Yeah, there's a few
traditionally they've
local.
got people. Yeah.
There's a few local, and then there's a few that live a bit away. But as a team, we're really good. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, it sounds it. If you're top of the league, then you're doing something right. Yeah. So congratulations.
No, thank you.
Okay, Dil, I'd like to ask you about your experience with getting picked for the Island Games, and I guess playing for Anglesey, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to
So how did that
Orkney.
tell you?
We went to Orkney this year, or last year, sorry. Got picked for that. Got a text off Martin, a phone call off Martin, and then um, yeah, I didn't think twice about it really. It's a good thing to do, and I had a great time when I went, and we got silver, so that's a bonus.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah. What position were you playing then? Or were you playing different positions, or did you get your own position?
There
Or
you go. There's the medal. I've got the medal there.
hey, isn't that cool? Well
Yeah, it's
done.
quite cool. Just hang that up in my room.
Yeah, so what teams did you come across then? I guess some are higher
We
standard than
played
others, but
we played Bermuda twice. Isle of Man. I can't really remember who else,
mm,
but Bermuda were good. We faced them in the group stages and the final then, yeah.
yeah, excellent. So who did you lose? You won? So you got to the final and you obviously lost to Bermuda, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they got a lot bigger population than Anglesey, though, haven't they? Surely.
Yeah, I think that they like they're in the World Cup qualifiers and everything. But they had a good setup,
Oh,
yeah, and they were a good team.
yeah. Well, hey, it did really well, isn't it? Small little island here off the Welsh coast, and you got to the
Yeah,
final and got a medal. Fucking
yeah, it was a brilliant
congratulations to you and the
experience.
squad. Yeah, amazing experience for you. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Dylan. Um, so how do you feel that Bangor, how important do you think Bangor is now to the community and the way it's developing and it's bringing people in and it's, it's getting more attendances and how do you feel that whole thing's developing for now, just the whole Bangor setup in general?
I think it's brilliant what football can do to a community, and when you see these people come together to come watch a football game, it just shows it shows how much it means to Bangor, and it's good to be a part of that.
Yeah, the feedback I get is that it's, especially last week was a fine example, wasn't it? Because you
Yeah,
had a record attendance and it gave a good buzz to the place and it's sort of a positive energy in the city and stuff. And I feel that it's really, really good for Bangor, to be honest with you, really, really good. And, I love the whole thing that's going on there, really. And, yeah, it's
I
nice. It
feel
must be
like
good to be part of that.
the more it goes on for as well, the better it'll get for us as a team and everyone watching. It's going to be a hell of a journey.
Yeah, because the aspirations really are to get to the top tier in Wales, isn't it? I guess,
Yeah,
isn't it? Isn't that's the goal, isn't it?
yeah, 100%.
And that'd be really cool. So yeah. Okay then, Delan. So I just want to talk about dedication really a little bit. So, dedication, which can cover a lot of different things, but what does it actually mean to you to be a footballer and what do you have to do personally to keep your performance good and what have you? So if you can just tell the audience what that's about to you, that'd be cool.
I've always been active. I've always made sure I look after myself. I think it's about 7 years now. I've been going to the gym. Think I'd be lost without that. But I've always played football as well. I take pride in how I play, and I'll always give maximum effort. I'll do whatever it takes to win. In regards of you know how I look after myself, I'd say you have to eat well. You are, in my opinion, you are what you eat. So I make sure I eat
Yeah.
well. Oats. The good foods. I'll eat them. Um, Sleep's important as well, and recovery is very important. I'll always make sure I'm in the steam room or ice bath almost every day really. Um, you have to have the right mindset as well. I'm a believer. I believe anything's possible, but people might think I'm crazy, but it's just a mindset I've got. Um, so I think it's good to have though, because if you didn't have that mindset, you wouldn't be able to achieve half as much as if you do have that mindset. So yeah, that's my attitude towards football. I'll always give 100% and do whatever it takes to win. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I was never your standard at football personally, but I was in the parachute regiment and I did train extremely hard to get in. And that meant having dedication, not drinking so much alcohol, like you said, having a good routine, eating properly, and making sure I got my training in. So I
yeah,
think that is an important message to people if you want to reach your full potential, especially in sport then you've got to be dedicated to that sport, haven't you, and put your all into it, really, and I think you're doing
Yeah.
a really good job, Dylan, and it shows, you're playing well, and you're still young, so there's more room to improve, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, yeah, well, why not? Yeah, I was believing that. So, your training routine, Dylan, tell people now what's your routine through the week, Monday to Friday? Obviously, you've got a game most weeks Saturdays. Do you play midweek as well?
And we train midweek football. We train on Wednesdays, so football's on Wednesday, and then I'll go gym on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and probably Friday. Um, I I
Do you
I
do
think
cardio?
yeah, I've started going on the bike a bit now and laying off the weights a bit because I don't want to get too heavy for football. I'm trying to prioritize my football, so I'm starting to tweak that now. Um, but yeah, I'm always in the gym after work. I, it's what I do.
Okay.
I love working
Yeah,
out. I love being active. I feel like it's good for the mind as well.
yeah, man, of course. So your regular diet, just so that we can try and give some pointers to young people. Are you on supplements, superfoods? Are you watching your vitamins and minerals? Are you predominantly, where you getting your protein from? Just give some people a little idea. So, for people who want to improve their diet, what are you doing at the moment?
Well, I do take supplements. It's through you I started, knowing about these supplements, and I swear by them. I think supplements are brilliant for you. Um,
Hmm.
and then I take my oats. I take oats and frozen fruit in the morning with some dark chocolate in that. Um, and then
Nice.
for dinner, I've started enjoying now pasta, tuna, and cottage cheese. And then for food after work, I'll have, meat and rice, chicken and rice, steak and rice, and then I'll have a skyr yogurt which has 50 grams of protein in it, and some Rice Krispies maybe at night.
Yeah. And you're finding that supports all your fitness goals, really.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you do find yourself going off track and having the odd snack, but you can't be too harsh every time. You have to let a few
Yeah.
things slide.
Yeah, man, you're doing well. You're doing well. You're doing really well.
Thank you.
So do you still go out and stuff and go out and you're obviously very disciplined with your nights out and stuff. But do you still allow yourself the odd night out or
Yeah,
how
I'll
are you
go
these
out.
days?
Yeah, I'll go out on occasions, but I always regret it
Yeah.
in the morning. Yeah, nothing good ever happens on a night
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I used to force myself to go for a run the next day, sweat out all the alcohol, it was
I
like,
couldn't
oh,
do
what have I
that.
done? The parachute red, mate, it was like, oh, man, sometimes I really drink too much, but
Yeah,
hey, yeah, no more of that
not good.
though.
It's not good stuff.
No, 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 not good at all. No, no,
No.
no. Your routine is fab, trust me. So yeah, so, is there a mindset, do you think, for playing at this level, though? What sort of mindset does a young person need these days if they want to play it at this level and hope to improve and get into the top league in Wales? What sort of mindset do
Personally,
they need?
like you said, then you always have to look to improve. I'm always learning off others and looking to learn or look what they're doing and putting that into my game. Um, another thing is you have to believe. I'm a believer. I think anything's possible. So if anything's not going your way, you have to keep reminding yourself that it will do, or just keep going. That's another thing. Just don't stop. Um, I feel like the energy you put out as well is essential for what you can achieve. Recently,
Definitely.
I'm noticing if you put energy or manifest something, it's possible. Definitely.
I agree. I agree. It is about energy. We are energy, aren't we ourselves?
Yeah.
And I think what we give is what we get back. And I think if we stay positive, I know it can be difficult in this world to be positive all the time, but if we can just ground ourselves and just have a little reminder to say, we've probably been through worse. So, that life isn't about being rosy all the time. And
No,
sometimes these tests are there just to help us grow. You know what I mean? That's how I see
that's another
things. You
thing.
know?
That's another belief I have is I think everything happens for a reason. So if you know, something bad happens, I'm like, everything happens for a reason and everything works itself out in the end.
Yeah, I believe in that as well. Definitely. So, just so I'd like to now just end really, unless you've got something else you want to add. But I was just thinking, I want to try and give the young people in not just in Bangor, but on Anglesey, Holyhead, Carnarvon, the area, because you are classed as a really good role model. Dylan, and as sometimes compliments and these things were quite humble, but it is true. Look at the feedback on some of these posts,
Yeah, I
and you
appreciate
can
that.
see that the people like you. Yeah, no, but the people like you. You're a nice guy, and I think you did something with someone's kid the other day, and these people, these things are seen, people notice, and it's really good. It reflects really well on you and your personality. And I'm glad that I've known you now. We've known each other quite a few years, and I've always
Yeah.
said to you, you're a good role model. And it's nice to have you on the show. And so, message would you like to give on that level to young people who are maybe struggling a little bit or trying to find balance or not quite sure what the next move is? What's your little message to the young people in the area, Dylan?
I'd say keep going. Everything works itself out in the end. You'll get your bad days, but eventually, when you get your good days, you'll notice that what you're going through now, it'll be worth it. Um, I always like to treat others like I'd like to be treated myself. So kindness goes a long way. You know, yeah, just be nice. As you said, energy.
Yeah,
The energy you give off is the energy you will receive.
yeah. Okay, Dylan. Well, thank you so much for your time. And I hope you've enjoyed the podcast.
Yeah, thank
This
you
will
very
be
much,
going
Anto.
out now. No, it's my pleasure. I'm trying to the whole idea of the podcast is to give a platform to local people to try and bring some depth to Wales and society and culture, and just let other people know a little bit about Wales, and have a variety of different people on really. And so I'm grateful that you've come on. I know
No
a lot of
worries,
people will
anytime.
enjoy this podcast. Yeah, so this will go out on Sunday, and then also it should be going on YouTube and on Facebook at some point. So I'd like to just say a big thank you from Ianto, Wales and beyond, and respect, my friend. And I'll see you again at some point. And good luck with the
Definitely.
semi-final. I'm sure you're going to win. I'm sure you're going to win the
Thank you.
league.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, well done, you, the team, Bangor. chairman, everybody. So, yeah, well done on all
Thank you
levels.
very much, Ianto.
Thank you very much. My pleasure. You take care.
And you have a good night.